So last week, the FIFA World XI was unveiled during FIFA's The Best Gala Night in London. Of course, unless you've been living under a rock, you would have seen that Cristiano Ronaldo ended up winning the Player of the Year award at that ceremony for the second year running. But even more notably, the World XI was unveiled with some results that shocked football fans. But regardless of the debate that surrounded the selection of certain players, today we will test out this World XI. We will test out this World XI and see if they can do what only Arsenal have done in modern English football, and that is to win the Premier League title without losing a single game. An invincible season. G'day guys, how's it going? It is JarradHD here. Welcome to another FIFA 18 career mode experiment. Today we're going to be taking over Manchester City. Don't ask me why, just felt like using Man City for this. But we're going to be putting the World XI into this starting 11, and as the title says, as I have said, we're going to see if they can go invincible. But if you guys are new around here, make sure that you bloody scorpion kick that subscribe button down below. We're posting career mode content on the regular, and also make sure you leave a like on the video if you do go on to enjoy it. So this is what our starting 11 looks like. This is the World XI. I've adjusted them accordingly because technically Ronaldo's not a striker. We didn't have a striker, but he can play there, so I've put him there. So this is what it looks like. Some players I definitely agree on. Buffon is one of my favorite players of all time, one of my heroes growing up. So to see him in here for potentially the last time, considering he's retiring at the end of the season, is pretty damn nice. Luka Modric, another one of my favorite players. I absolutely love the Croatian midfielder. What a gem he is. Ronaldo's in there, of course, Messi, Neymar. Bonucci, I think he deserves to get in there as well. But there's a few players that were highly debated. Example A, Iniesta. Personally, I don't watch much La Liga at all. At least, I don't watch much Barcelona. I try to watch a bit of Real Madrid, but not much Barcelona. So I don't really know if Iniesta deserved to be there or not, but a lot of people debated that N'Golo Kante deserved to be there over him. And also, on that note of the bench and the reserves, I've gone ahead and looked at the shortlist that FIFA published, and I've kind of made my own determination because obviously I can't look at the votes, but I've kind of had a guess at who might be in there or who I think might deserve to be in there. So we've got De Gea on the bench, we've got Boateng, Chiellini, Kante, Pogba, Dybala, Kane, they were all nominated. And then I got one more player from every category. So I got another keeper in Keylor Navas, another defender in Mats Hummels, another midfielder in Arturo Vidal, and another striker in Luis Suarez. And then of course a bunch of just random young Manchester City players. But hopefully this ensures that all of the players that were on the shortlist get to have a go in the challenge. But ultimately what I'm going to do is you're going to join us on the ride. We're going to go through every game one by one, nice and rapid, and see if we can complete the experiment. Might even have a game with these guys at the end of it. Hey guys, just quickly before we get into the meat of the experiment, I'd like to say a big thank you to OneFootball for once again sponsoring the channel. As you guys are well aware of now, OneFootball are huge sponsors of what we do here, so pretty good to have them on board. And when they found out my idea for this experiment, they thought it would be a great idea, and I agreed with them, if we had a look using the OneFootball app at what the articles and the general media said about the FIFA Pro World XI. So OneFootball are your one-stop destination for all things football news, football transfers, football live scores. And in the past, I have spoken about a lot of the features, but today we're going to talk about the news section. So getting into the first article here, Real Madrid dominate the FIFA Pro World XI of 2017. Pretty crazy that one club can provide 5 players in the best team in the world. Ronaldo, Ramos, Cruz, Modric, Marcelo, absolute domination, and they had Zinedine Zidane. He won Coach of the Year. Of course, Cristiano Ronaldo won the Player of the Year. Always so tightly contested between him and Leo Messi. And a really cool article that I saw in this was Ronaldo really the best player in the 2016-17 season? They provide stats here. As you can see, it was Messi who was the top scorer of the trio last term. That's talking about Ronaldo, Messi, and Neymar. Messi scored 54 goals, Ronaldo 42, and Neymar 20. So some really cool stats to have a look at, and some really cool articles. Not only do they talk about it in regards to the FIFA Pro World XI, everything football is discussed on the OneFootball app. And the best part about it, it is free. So click on the link down below or go to the Android or iOS App Store today and download the OneFootball app. Once again, always so happy to sponsor OneFootball. They're a product that I am happy to endorse, so definitely go and check it out. But let's get back into the experiment. Alright, so we're going to get straight into the experiment here. Away against Brighton on the opening day of the season. What are the odds that we lose the opening game and we can't even upload this experiment? That would just be embarrassing. I've probably just jinxed myself now. Let's see how we go. Most of the games I'm just going to hit Y straight away and simulate them, but I want to watch this one considering it's the first game. So still 0-0, which I guess is fine. That still counts as not a loss, obviously. Dybala comes in and Messi gets us the first goal of the experiment. They equalise though through knockout. Oh dear, if they snatch a late winner, I'm going to cry. Come on, just hold on, let's get a draw. Okay, we don't lose for the first game. Alright, match day number 2, first home game against Everton. Of course, no more Ronald Koeman there, no more Lukaku. Let's see if we can get a home win. They score in the 5th minute, but we win 2-1. Messi with the brace. Alright, away here to Bournemouth. Some of these away games, I just have a feeling against, like, maybe not the big teams, but some of the mid sort of range teams might ruin us in this experiment. 2-1 again. We've got to stop making it so damn close. Alright, so an early test here at home against Jurgen Klopp's Liverpool men. Are we going to falter early on here? Please don't. Come on. 4-1. That is good. That is what we want to see. Get in there, Ronaldo. Alright, now, 4 wins, not a loss yet. Still 34 games to go. But we're away at Vicarage Road against Watford. They have a good history of taking down big teams. Hopefully they don't do it here. 1-0. These one goal win scorelines are scaring the crap out of me. Alright, at home here against Crystal Palace. Fingers crossed that they are as abysmal in this series, in this experiment, as they are or have been in real life. 4-0. That is good. So this is a fixture I saw on the calendar and was quite scared about. Chelsea, they are the reigning champions. They're at home at Stamford Bridge. Of course, in real life, City won this 1-0, but I'm quite nervous. Come on. Are we going to watch it or simulate it? Let's simulate it. 1-1, okay. Messi saves us in the 79th minute. It's still alive. Alright, here we go. At home against Stoke City. I'm so nervous for every single game. I do want to win this experiment, and I don't want it to be a failure and finish heaps early. But Stoke have some decent FIFA players. 2-0. Okay. Alright, 8 games down, 30 to go. We're at home again against Burnley. Let's see if we can get another decent result in here. Let's not make it close. Let's not lose to Burnley. 2-0. Okay, Messi has saved us big time in this experiment. Alright, away at the Hawthorns. This was last weekend's fixture in real life from when I'm recording this. Probably today as well, because I think I'm uploading this today. But West Brom versus Manchester City. It was hard for Man City in real life. Is it going to be hard for us? It is. Is that the exact same scoreline? Oh dear. 3-2. Still alive. So we've picked up our first injury for this experiment. Thank God it's not one of the starting 11 guys. Vidal hasn't been playing and he doesn't look like he's going to play for a little while now. Alright, match day 11. Another big challenge here. At home against Arsenal. Come on, fellas. Buffon, step up in goals. Messi and Ronaldo need to score me some goals. They've got a good side. Bonucci in the 5th minute. We simulate it. 4-0. Come on. That's just going to fuel the hashtag Wenger out chance. Okay, so if anyone can cause an upset and ruin this Invincible run, I'm sure it's Leicester. We're away at the King Power Stadium. If we can back up that 4-0 win against Arsenal, I would be stoked. Come on, fellas. 1-0. Marcelo with an injury, though. And Messi wins it for us in the 89th minute. Let's suss out this Marcelo injury right now. So we're going to check it out. And Marcelo is out for 4 months. Oh dear. Alright, away against Huddersfield. Is Aaron Moy, the former Manchester City player, going to ruin us? Or are we going to continue? I've put Hummels in, but we didn't have a backup left back, which is kind of my fault. Moy's on the bench. They score in the 7th minute, but we win 2-1 again. Oh god. Heart attack stuff. Heart attack stuff. Alright, here we go. Back at home against Southampton. Let's put in a big result here, considering changing the formation, but we're taking it game by game. First minute we score, 3-0 result. That's what you want. 14 games played, 24 to go, somewhat almost at the halfway mark, but now we take on Slaven Bilic's West Ham. Again, I hope they are doing terribly in this series, in this experiment, like they have been at times in real life. Let's not lose. 4-1, I will take that. A massive challenge here for us. The first Manchester derby for this experiment. I'm going to watch this one through because it's such a crucial game and it's one that I'm nervous about. Could go either way. We need an early goal. Still no Marcelo. And we do have De Gea and Pogba, which is a positive, but they still have such a quality side. And that's something you guys have gone on about in previous experiments like this. Dybala gets us the first goal, but you've said you've taken the best players from certain best teams and it makes it easier. I don't know what I can do about that, but right now we're 1-0 up here. Can we hold on? Yes, we do. That is one big hurdle completed. So this game against Swansea away at the Liberty is only 2 days after the Manchester derby, so we could definitely get stung here by the Swans. We've played, what, 15, 16 games in this one, so let's not lose now. Bonucci, yellow, 1-1. Ramos got red carded, so we really got challenged in this one. Home against Tottenham. Come on, fellas. This is one that could be challenging for us. Ramos and Dani Alves out through suspension. Boateng in the 2nd minute, 3-0, easy as you'd like. All right, Bournemouth at home here. Some of our more starting 11 players back in now. So Ramos is back and Dani Alves is back. Marcelo not back yet, but come on, let's win it. 3-0 again. I think that means it's the halfway point. Away at St. James's Park here, December 26th, so the Boxing Day clash. 19 games played, 19 games without a loss, 19 games to go. So this is the halfway point. Will we prosper or will we fail? We prosper just. Crystal Palace away here. Don't ruin it for us. Freaking Harry Redknapp or whoever it is. Come on. No, Roy Hodgson. Don't ruin it for us, Roy Hodgson. We're going to simulate 1-0. Come on, Neymar. All right, the 1st of January 2018 at home against Watford. We're getting there, fellas. 21 games played, I think. 17 to go. Come on, 2-1. Kante gets red carded, but we still managed to win. So we played Newcastle United less than a month ago. They gave us a good run for our money. Here we are now on the 19th of January. Hopeful that we can go better than we did at the St. James's Park one. They score in the 1st minute. Oh, thank God. I thought we were in trouble there, but it's a 4-1 victory. So, 1st versus 2nd clash here. No, it's not Spurs. No, it's not Man United. No, it's not Chelsea. It is West Brom at home. We're 20 points clear at the top of the table, and we're on the back end now of the experiment. But will we lose it? 1-1. Oh, this is getting tense. All right, away at Turf Moor here. February 3rd. What's that? 24 games played, 14 to go. Oh, I don't want to jinx it, but we're almost there. Now that I've said that, we're probably going to get destroyed by Dean Marnie or someone like that, by Vokes. Let's simulate it. Oh, 1-1. All right, at home against Leicester City. Let's keep the streak going. Let's keep the dream alive. We've been on the rocks lately and we keep it alive. 2-0. All right, this is a very big challenge. Oh, don't want to go there. We want to go here. Oh, wait, that's just a cool picture to look at. But away against Arsenal. at the Emirates. Is this going to be it? We beat them 4-0, I think it was last time, so I'll take a fraction of that. As long as we get the win, they get an injury, 2-1, Messi steps up again. Another massive test, only 2 days later, so our squad players are going to be ridiculously tired. We travel up, down, I don't even know my English geography, to Anfield, taking on Jurgen Klopp's Liverpool. Is this going to be it? Man, that's it. We were almost into double digits or single digits. We had 11 games to go, but 27 games into it, Jordan Henderson of all players delivers a masterclass and ruins the experiment. It was a really good run, but it seems that the fixture congestion and Boateng getting red carded screwed us up. So what I'm going to do now, I'll simulate to the end of the season and we'll see if it was just a one loss or if we just capitulated. So here we are at the end of the Premier League season, and if you look to that loss column, by God, we failed big time in the last few matches. From the time we lost that game to Liverpool to the end of the season, we would have lost just under 50% of our game. Regardless though, we finished top of the league. What's that? 23 points ahead of West Brom of all teams. I want to actually go to the calendar now and have a little suss out of how we went. You would have seen there we made the Champions League final, but I'll get to that in a second. So we lost to Southampton, won against Swansea, won big time against Huddersfield, won against West Ham. I'm guessing we lost to Spurs. We drew to Spurs. We won against United. We lost to Everton. I'm guessing we lost to Stoke. We did. We won against Brighton. We drew with Chelsea, and then that's the loss against Liverpool. So some weird results there. Getting back into how we went in other tournaments, we lost in the FA Cup. Where are we? The semi-finals to Burnley of all teams. In the Carabao Cup, we didn't even make it to the last 16. So it's been a weird video. And we lost on penalties for the Champions League final against Atletico Madrid. Safe to say that this has been one weird experiment. Taking a look at the Golden Boot race and all that jazz, Ronaldo edges out Messi. What a headline. Ronaldo messes out Edgy by 1 goal, 20 goals for the Portuguese forward. And let's have a look down. None of our other players get involved, which is a bit surprising. So we were carried a bit by Messi and Ronaldo. In terms of assists, Messi and Ronaldo up there again. Toni Kroos in the mix. Any other of our players in there, or were we carried again? We were carried again. Clean sheets, Buffon with 13. And surprisingly, Ramos and Suarez. Well, not surprised to see Suarez getting in there regardless of the amount of games he had. And Boateng, so 3 players in our squad getting a red card. But anyways, fellas, this was a pretty fun experiment video to do. As you can see, certain players in our squad continuing to grow in overall, some of them going down a lot, but this side has become, it's pretty damn deadly. If you guys enjoyed today's experiment video, however, make sure that you leave a like on the video. Make sure you bloody scorpion kick that subscribe button down below if you are new around here. Make sure you check out my social media links, my Instagram and my Twitter. Both of those are linked down below as per normal. But most importantly, fellas, I hope you have a fantastic day. It has been JarradHD here. I'm out. Peace.